Welcome to qnawire.
Hi, so in this problem we have two different scenarios. First of all, before the reaction occurs, and after the reaction occurs. CH2, Br, CH2, CH2, Br, right? And this is in gas phase. So we want to calculate what is going to be the volume if pressure and T are constant. Okay, so the way to do it is employing our useful PV is equal nRT and knowing how much moles should be generated on one side and on the other. So let's look at before the reaction. The amount of mole, the total amount of mole of gas that we're going to have is the sum of the moles of C2H4 and Br2, which is going to be 0.28 mole and total. And after the reaction, the amount of mole that we're going to have, it's equal to the amount of any of the gases that we had at the beginning, which is 0.14 mole. Okay? So what we can do is applying our always useful ideal gas law. So PV is going to be equal to nRT, right? And we know that the pressure it is going to stay constant at the beginning and at the end. So let's call this equation is going to be for the initial case, and let's go for one at the final case. Volume final is equal M final RT, right? And what we want to solve for? We want to solve for the final volume, correct? So the final volume coming from equation 2, let's call this 1 and 2. From 2, we get that the final volume is N final RT divided by the pressure, correct? But from equation 1, we know that the pressure, which is going to be constant, is going to be equal to N initial divided by initial volume times RT. We are told that the initial volume before the reaction is going to be equal to 11 liters. Okay, so we can go ahead and replace the value for P in our second equation. And final RT divided by P, which is this thing over here. So N initial RT, the initial volume that was dividing passes multiplying. And let's cancel everything that we can cancel. RT cancels. So this becomes N final divided by N initial, times my initial volume. Thus, my final volume is going to be equal, N final, we said that was 0.14, N initial was 0.28. Surprise, this is going to be 1/2 times my initial volume. So 1/2 of my initial volume, that was 11 liters. So my final volume, it is going to be 5.5 liters. This is final volume. And that would be all.